Hello friends. Welcome back to my channel. This is Karen with Emberlyn Home, and today we are making a scent that really I don't like. Isn't that funny? But I will tell you, when I do craft fairs, I always, never fails, gets somebody that asks for patchouli. And I really don't care for patchouli, but when you are at a craft fair and you keep hearing, hey, do you have patchouli? Hey, do you have any patchouli? You say, you know what I gotta do for my people? I need to make some patchouli. I had dragon's blood, which I kind of put in the same family, but I did order some patchouli. This is Midwest Fragrance. I am going to be using their fragrance today for my patchouli soap design. But let me tell you why I love my soap design sheet. One, it lists the base notes, middle notes, and top notes, right? And when I go to list my soap in my Shopify or Etsy store, that becomes very helpful in writing a description. So I love that I add my additives, so that way when I go back to make my labels, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm adding poppy seeds. So for patchouli today, in the brown, I will be adding poppy seeds. I actually take a picture of the soap and I attach it to my form, which I love. Also make notes on it. So I always study my fragrance prior to making soap. So if you're a new soap maker, I highly recommend that you do this. Under the fragrance, it says slight acceleration. So if you know what that means you might have to move your butt and make your soap quickly. Don't plan all these intricate designs. Just kind of go with the flow, make some kind of swirl, and just get it in the mold. So for me, I'm planning on like a white base with some bronze and some green, and maybe do like a little mica swirl on the top, and yeah, call it a day. But I am sure that my customers are going to be over the top excited for patchouli. So I have everything set up, and again, I will put this on the video so you can watch. I do speed it up because I don't want you to have to, go through such slow motion. But I always say that if you guys have any questions, if there's anything you want me to slow down on, show you what I do, put it in the comments below. I'm happy to slow things down, but I don't want to bore you, so I want you to see what I'm doing. But, if it takes me 40 minutes, I don't want you to have to watch my video for 40 minutes. I want you to see the beginning, the middle, and the finished results. Total ounces is going to be a total batch, 74.27. This batch is going to make, but I'm doubling it. And so it should make 2 purple molds and, 1 10-ounce mold. And I always say that I like to make the little tiny molds for, just to give away when I do craft fairs. So I always love to make small little batches because I'm always giving something away for people to try. So with further ado, let's get on with the video. Okay guys, here is my setup. It's pretty much the same all the time. So we're gonna do 2 colors, a bronze and a green, and then this mica is the same color, but that is what's gonna go on the top. There is my coconut powder, my poppy seeds, and my titanium dioxide. Here is my fragrance. I leave these colors aside in case I wanna add more. My 2 molds, here's my double batch. So my thought process is this is going to be all titanium dioxide, and this one I'm going to split into 2, hence the 2 buckets, 1 bronze, 1 green, and either do like an in the pot swirl or kind of alternate inside the molds. All right, let's get to it. when I was making that, number one, I totally forgot to put the poppy seeds inside the bronze, but I kind of just, added them to the top of the sample bars. Why not, right? I didn't feel like the poppy seeds were gonna look good on top of the swirl that I put on the main loaves, so I just left it alone. Why try to fix something that looks beautiful, right? I was able to make 3 small molds, which is great. But here, let me show you the finished product. And always know, guys, in the description below, I'll have a list of all of the tools that I use, where to find them. And if there's anything I can do to help, don't forget to let me know. And thanks so much for watching. Until next time, bye.